The Kamov Ka-15, NATO reporting name, HEN, was the world's first mass-produced helicopter with a coaxial rotor system. Developed by the Kamov Design Bureau, it marked a turning point in Soviet rotary-wing aviation and established the engineering principles that still define Kamov helicopters today. Development began in August 1950 as a response to a Soviet Navy requirement for a compact two-seat shipborne helicopter. Chief designer Nikolai Kamov abandoned the float landing gear used on earlier Ka-8 and Ka-10 prototypes in favor of a four-wheel undercarriage, improving stability and simplifying ground operations. The aircraft retained the signature coaxial rotor arrangement, eliminating the need for a tail rotor and making it ideal for operation from small naval vessels. The first prototype flew on April 14, 1953, piloted by test pilot Dmitry Yefremov. Although funding was temporarily suspended later that year, the project survived after additional government support. Extensive testing revealed severe vibration problems, a common challenge for early coaxial helicopters. Kamov engineers redesigned rotor shafts, bearings, dampers, and blade connections, greatly improving reliability and allowing the helicopter to complete state acceptance trials in 1955. The Ka-15 featured a mixed construction fuselage with a welded steel tube framework, plywood forward section, stress skin duralumin tail boom, and a fully enclosed side-by-side cockpit with excellent visibility. Power came from a 255 horsepower Ivchenko AI 14V radial engine, later increased to about 280 horsepower on production aircraft. Its three-bladed coaxial rotors provided exceptional maneuverability, minimal overall length, and precise hovering capability. The Soviet Navy employed the Ka-15 for reconnaissance, communications, training, and operations from icebreakers and other ships. Engineers also evaluated an anti-submarine version equipped with dipping sonar, but the helicopter lacked the payload capacity to carry the complete mission equipment. Compact dimensions nevertheless made it highly effective on confined decks. In 1958, the civil Ka-15M entered service with Aeroflot. It performed crop spraying, pipeline and power line inspection, mail delivery, medical evacuation, and fishery patrol. With a useful payload of about 210 kilograms, approximately 463 pounds, the Ka-15 demonstrated impressive efficiency for its size, comparing favorably with the larger MiL Mi-1 despite using roughly half the engine power. One of the helicopter's greatest engineering achievements resulted from years of research into vibration reduction and blade flutter. Solutions developed during the Ka-15 program, including improved rotor damping, blade balancing, and structural reinforcement, became the foundation for later Kamov helicopters. Although eventually replaced by the larger Ka-18 and later naval designs, the Ka-15 remains historically significant. It proved that coaxial rotor technology could succeed in serial production, opening the way for famous Kamov aircraft such as the Ka-25, Ka-27, Ka-29, Ka-32, and Ka-52. More than 70 years after its first flight, the Ka-15 is recognized as one of the most influential helicopters in aviation history.